Orlando is known for Florida's most surprising food scene, which is on display at recently opened eateries inside of its theme park certainly, as well as alongside concrete block neighborhoods and regions around the busy core of the city. Be prepared to be delighted from anything from a little omakase restaurant with only 9 seats hidden away in the Abadan Park Garden District to major fine dining players at the city's numerous luxury hotels and a ramen hotspot and a co-op food hall that has won national acclaim. Number 10. 60 Vines. The menus at this lovely restaurant are wine country inspired, and the food is prepared with fresh, regional ingredients. Seasonal changes and crops being grown by nearby farmers affect the offerings. Pizza from 60 Vines are renowned for being delicious and distinctive, with toppings including house-ground sausage, micro basil, and local honey. There's a great wine to go with anything you eat. You can be certain of that. The restaurant has strong focus on wine, especially California wines. There is a tiny, secluded patio dining area with a fire pit. A lovely greenhouse that is attached to the patio offers a dining area where you may enjoy the outdoors. When making reservations, be careful to specify that you want one of these areas. The restaurant serves brunch on the weekends and is open for lunch or dinner on weekdays. The dishes have always been inventive and delectable, and the menu will vary depending on what the cooks can locate in terms of local fresh ingredients. 9. 7 Bites. This charming working bakery in the Milk District offers a manageable, freshly created menu that varies almost daily and makes picking simple. It is open for both breakfast and lunch. It's debatable how one decides between inventive, handcrafted moon pies and freshly made, locally sourced fruit-infused cobblers. The easiest approach? Bring a companion and split the cost of everything. The aromas coming from the 7 Bites kitchen are incorrect in the best manner imaginable. Cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and pies. Be fully prepared to bring home an impulse purchase relating to sweets. Southern comfort food staples like eggs and biscuits, scones and soups, as well as many unexpected modern additions. You may have seen this establishment on diners, drive-ins, and dives if it sounds familiar. Number 8. Booyah Gastrobar. At this fountain-adorned neighborhood in Winter Park, where deliciousness comes in a variety of flavors, from salty meats to sugary churros, and a spectrum of exquisite in-betweens. Clean, modern lines meld with Spanish sensibility, colorful tiles, and a convivial, joyful attitude. Most frequently, diners choose a variety of small appetizers from which everyone may sample, savor, and converse. That's not to suggest, though, that the enormous plates include the steaming, seafood-filled pelas, the tender short ribs, and the pub burgers with Spanish influences. By the way, the name Booyah is pronounced Booyah, which is exactly what you may exclaim as you bite into one of these mouth-watering small cod fritters or sip your first glass of Rioja on the spacious, open terrace. Number 7. 4 Flamingos, a Richard Blais Florida kitchen. Here in Orlando, famous chef Richard Blais of Top Chef fame launched his first restaurant in Florida at the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress. A Richard Blais Florida kitchen with 4 Flamingos debuted in 2022. The menu includes meals including tuna, shrimp, crab, and more that have fresh Florida tastes like coconut, mango, and passion fruit. The chefs will even let you select your own lobster from a tank and prepare it for you. Nothing could be fresher than that. Ask about the feast of the day, which is intended to feed numerous people as well. The drinks themselves are beautiful, and some of them include liquid nitrogen on top for the ideal Instagram pic. Number 6. Mamac Asian Street Food. The Malaysian food stalls after which it is named may be miles away from its air-conditioned surroundings, but eating from Mamac Asian Street Food's tiny and large plates is like traveling to an exotic location without having to pay for a plane ticket. Its cuisine draws from a variety of Asian countries, resulting in a medley of flavors that beg to be explored, from the familiar, like spring rolls and street tacos, to stuff the less intrepid might seem out there. Mills 50's central position makes exploring the neighborhood a delightful activity to do before or after lunch. Since there are many restaurants that regularly serve Malaysian cuisine, Mamac is a fantastic place to try it for the first time. Number 5. Prado. Prado is a casual enough place to bring the kids, as long as they behave well, of course, for some deliciously crispy pizza from the wood-burning oven and burgers like the BLT panini or the outstanding heirloom eggplant version. Prado is an upscale enough place to celebrate a significant anniversary or well-deserved promotion. A cosmopolitan atmosphere is created by the exposed brick, sparkling lights, and some terrace seating on Park Avenue. While paying careful attention to culinary innovation, Prado's menu draws inspiration from traditional Italian cuisine, allowing for originality and some unexpected turns. Since pasta is frequently given in modest portions before entrees in the Old Country, half portions of the majority of the spaghetti offer more opportunity to share and sample, while also providing a more authentic Italian experience. Pizza is always a good choice, but Prado checks so many more boxes. It's a decision that is practically certain to win over everyone's approval. Number 4. Kappa. Are you trying to find a restaurant with superb food, first-rate service, and a breathtaking view? Look nowhere else. Kappa is the location to reserve for special occasions or even when you want to pamper yourself. It is situated on the top level of the Four Seasons Orlando and the Walt Disney World Resort. 2 sizable outdoor terraces provide views of both Walt Disney World and the resort's lovely grounds. All the while, you can eat dishes like caviar, A5 Wagyu beef, and a recently added delicacy that is a fancier version of paella native to Spain. Spanish sweet and sour pepper relish and crispy chorizo are added to the calaspara rice, which is cooked in Tempranillo red wine stock. Allow the fanciness to not stop you from bringing your kids. The staff goes above and beyond to assist with the little ones, and there is a children's menu available. Number 3. Winter Park Biscuit Co. Locals have been familiar with Winter Park Biscuit Co. since 2017, when the husband and wife-owned company began operating pop-up kitchens throughout Orlando. In 2020, the restaurant relocated to a physical site inside East End Market. Customers frequently inquire whether the crispy chicken sandwich, which is constructed of a soy and pea protein patty, is truly vegan or whether the buttermilk biscuits actually contain dairy. It is real. No ingredient contains even a trace of animal product or byproduct. In actuality, the oat milk that is transformed into the buttermilk is produced on site. At 11 a.m. when the kitchen opens, a line usually forms. You have an excellent chance of getting some hot, freshly baked delicacies like donuts, cinnamon buns, or seasonal scones if you arrive straight at the opening. Fans will be happy to hear that the owners want to add a second site soon. Number 2. Domu. However, some people are unsure of how to spell the scream Homer Simpson makes when he's very food enthralled. This noise is what many people want to use to describe Domu's outstanding curry ramen. The other types are also palate stunners. What all the hype is about at Domu is ramen. The bowls are absolutely sharing, and a variety of gorgeously prepared Pan-Asian options, and the food is undoubtedly fuss-worthy. The Cheesus, a gloopy wonderful cheesy bowl made, in part, of melted mozzarella, mayo, fresh roasted corn, and Japanese spices, is another option if you want to forego the soup. You can also amp up your bowl by adding extras like fried chicken thighs and braised pork belly. Be aware that Domu does not accept reservations or takeout. For a sophisticated yet relaxed happy hour for dinner, go to the historic East End Market site or the Dr. Phillips neighborhood location. Excellent cocktails are served there as well. Number 1. The Ravenous Pig. The Ravenous Pig was largely responsible for popularizing the term gastropub among Orlando's foodies. Since it first debuted, the restaurant has outgrown its original space and relocated to larger quarters on Fairbanks as the city's culinary scene has grown to epic buzzworthy proportions. Local is key at this establishment. The artisan cocktail and cuisine menus frequently incorporate items produced, reared, or grown in Florida. A few meals are consistent, but the majority change frequently, keeping customers wondering what surprises they might discover when they enter. Tagliatelle over oxtail stroganoff? Pâte au feu? Maybe. If not, a different freshly produced creation is certain to delight. Have a drink as well. Fantastic craft beers, including those from its own in-house brewery, Cask and Larder, are available on rotating taps. Today, its empire sends people away from MCO and fills Disney with barbecue. If you go to the original location where it all began, you'll understand why. Guys, all of the restaurants mentioned previously in Orlando are amazing. But which one is your favorite and why? Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates.